The Basic Education Minister, Angie Motshekga, announced an overall pass rate of 82.9% for the Matric class of 2023, an increase from the previous year. Many pupils may not make it to tertiary institutions for various reasons, and some may even seek to improve their marks to get into their desired field of study. We take a look at options that are available for prospective students as they head into their next phase of education, or whatever it is that they want to do. Foundation for Education and Social Justice Africa Deputy Chair Hendrick Makaneta has more, joins us now for more. Thank you very much, sir, for your time this morning. Maybe let's speak to, because there's a lot of jubilation and celebration, but there's also some moments of somberness or reflection as those who did not make the grade are asking themselves, what next now for me? I guess maybe a basic message to those who were not able to get into the next phase.
Yes, thank you very much indeed, Dudu. For those who did not make it, we always say that there's nothing called failure. It was just a learning curve. And of course, there is an opportunity to improve on their performance in this academic year 2024. For those who may wish to rewrite some of their subjects, it's only 8 months from now. They will be sitting for their preliminary exams in September. And of course, before we know it, they too will be able to sit for the final national senior certificate exams, and they can be able to complete, the remaining subjects that they were not able to pass. And of course, again, there are opportunities as well in the Tibet sector, which as you may know, take learners even from those who have completed a grade 9. And so those who may not wish to rewrite at the school, they can always approach TVET colleges with a view to see what options are available, options that they can be able to exercise and be able to create a future for themselves.
Is giving up an option?
Definitely not. Giving up is not an option at all. We do not encourage any learners to give up. South Africa has got many possibilities. It's not everyone who has to obtain a university degree in order to make it in life. There are a vast majority of people who have not even obtained a tertiary qualification, yet they are doing very well. So what is important is for learners to sit down and reflect and be able to untap the potential that is within them and be able to follow what they love. Once again, parents are urged not to put pressure on the shoulders of the learners, because we know that at times parents also have their view or views on what their children should be or what their children should become. But we want to really encourage both parents and learners to allow our learners to be able to follow their dreams and to follow their talents. Some of them may be talented in one way or the other, and they too can be able to find a way to make a living out of their own talents.
When do you seek career guidance for your child? At which grade do you start introducing career guidance?
As early as, grade 7, I can say, because remember that once learners reach grade 9, this is a turning point in their lives where they must now begin to select their streams, subjects which they can be able to follow in the future. In grade 9, learners select their subjects, and once they arrive at grade 10, they already know which career do they wish to follow. And so it does not really start at grade 7. I think that parents can always start this debate, even at grade 6 level, just to get a sense of what the child loves. But as early as grade 7, this is where it should actually start happening, because 2 years down the line, they should be able to know which dreams to follow. There's nothing frustrating to find a learner who is in grade 12 and not knowing what is it that they want to do. Because at times, if a learner does not know what they want to do in grade 12, chances are that they may follow peer pressure and find themselves doing a degree that they don't really like. And that can be something that can frustrate a learner for his or her entire life if they don't, select carefully.
What also frustrates some learners, as we have been speaking to them on the channel, some of them offline, they will tell you that they have not had yet a response from universities, because also they're seeking funding, right? Higher education, it is a reality that it is expensive in South Africa. And so what do you tell those parents who are sitting in anguish, and learners who are waiting for a response to say, we will grant you that funding so that you're able to finish your studies, and those who will not necessarily get funding? What happens when you depend on NSFAS, but that process also apparently is cumbersome, or you do not get chosen as they are reassessing this missing middle? So for those learners who will be going into this higher education space, who are anxious about being able to further their studies because of a lack of money.
Definitely, learners need support. In this case, there will be students at various universities. They need a wide range of support, and amongst this, funding is one of them. I think that government must find a way to ensure that they resolve the issues that are faced at the National Student Financial Aid Scheme. We know that in the past, the scheme, was used by learners or students who did not really qualify. And I think that as we speak, the board has said that they are now trying to resolve that. We just hope that they will be able to fund as many students as possible. But we must also remember that when you look at the space in different universities, you may have more than, you may have, 90,000 applications in different universities or even more, only to find that a single university can accept only 5,000 first-year students. So students must bear in mind that not all of them may be accepted in different universities. Hence, earlier on, I also spoke about the TVET colleges. There are a wide range of courses which are offered at TVET colleges, which students can take advantage of. And of course, I know that there are those who also are undecided, who may seek to take a gap year. It's very important for learners to know what they want and not to just get in because everyone is getting into a particular stream. So we really want to encourage students to know what they want, but at the same time, apart from NSFAS, there are a wide range of other bursaries that students should be able to locate and apply for, especially those students who did very well. They must be able to approach companies. They must not be shy to walk into companies, to request assistance. I think that there are a wide range of companies that are really sometimes assisting our students. So students should persevere. Perseverance is, we always say, is the mother of success. They must be able to tap into all fields in order to create a future for themselves.